Today we have the great St. Louis play.
Along with plays and musicals about family and theater.
Hi, I'm Jerry Kowarski.
And I'm Mark Brett, sitting in for Bob Wilcox.
Come with us to the theater and we'll tell you what we've seen from our 2 seats on the aisle. True to its name, Upstream Theater is a company that aims to move in the opposite direction of the flow. As a result, Upstream is sometimes ahead of its audience, or at least the part of its audience that doesn't expect Upstream to go against convention. We can't do without conventions. They are the unwritten agreement between presenters and viewers that make theater possible. You and I may disagree about exactly what those agreements are, and that's fine. As I said, conventions are unwritten agreement, and because they are unwritten, either party can push the limits of conventions as long as the other side is willing to go along. One such convention is the assumption that actors should closely resemble the characters they play. This is hardly an unreasonable idea. The closer the resemblance between actor and character, the easier it will be for us to be carried along with the fiction that the events on stage are really happening. But the fact is, we are making allowances for differences between actors and characters all the time. We use our innate intelligence to dismiss any uncertainties that may arise when actors are not an exact fit for their parts. A convention that Upstream has consistently defied is the assumption that the race of an actor is also the race of the character being played. Because of Upstream's unwavering commitment to colorblind casting, we've enjoyed wonderful performances by actors such as Linda Kennedy and J. Samuel Davis in parts they might not be considered for elsewhere. These two are once again the headliners at Upstream, and once again they turn in memorable portrayals in The Glass Menagerie, which is the company's contribution to the current Tennessee Williams Festival. Because I was seeing the show at Upstream under Philip Bame's direction, I knew immediately that I should not attach any importance to the performer's race, but I don't think this is a difficult conclusion to reach for anyone who is open to rethinking conventions. In the not-too-distant future, I expect it to be a universally accepted convention that the race of an actor doesn't matter when the race of the character doesn't matter. Kennedy is less mannered than most Amandas I've seen, sharpening the focus on the mother's concern for her children's welfare and making her unusually sympathetic. Davis plays the narrator as a very old man. Many years melt away when Davis steps into the role of Tom, the narrator's younger self, on the platform encompassing the Wingfield apartment. But Davis is still the most mature Tom I've ever seen. He leaves no doubt that his long-suffering character is at the breaking point. Sidney Fraser's Laura is more disabled than the script specifies, but adjusting to this difference is no more difficult than adjusting to other differences between actors and characters in this production. Fraser gives a deeply affecting naturalness to Laura's sweetness and her anxiety. By the standards of this production, Jason Contini's ebullient gentleman caller is conventional, but still very fine, as are Tom Hyle's set design, Laura Hanson's costumes, Steve Carmichael's lighting, and Claudia Horn's props. Joe Dreyer's live musical accompaniment is highly sensitive to the moment. All in all, a challenging and rewarding production of perhaps the greatest play about St. Louis.
It's fun hearing the references to various places in St. Louis, Jerry, in the production once again. And I thought all the performances were very good.
I was very glad to have seen them.